Happy New Year's, everyone, and welcome to Episode 3 of the Gamrz Podcast Show. In today's show, we're going to talk about our Christmas loot and our New Year's resolutions. So sit tight and enjoy the show. Welcome, everybody. It is Episode 3. I'm your host, Dave, and this is my co-host,
Tom. That's me.
Tom. And wow, it's been a big 2012 that we just finished. Happy New Year's, by the way, guys.
Yes.
And a Merry Christmas to you all. A little late, but nonetheless, welcome to the show.
Yes, that's right. We just had Christmas and New Year's, and we had some loot.
Oh, good loot.
Man, this is exciting. We're still here. I want to say we're still here. Episode 3 going strong.
Yes.
Lots of positive feedback that
Yes.
I'm really digging. So Dave is excited too.
Very excited.
I can tell. Look at his face right now. I see it. You can't see it, but
like a zombie.
Oh man.
So
put the drink down.
By the way, I am enjoying tonight's show.
What's the drink tonight?
Tonight's drink is Anchor Steam Beer, made in San Francisco since 1896.
Wow.
It's actually steam beer is actually a beer based off topic.
Yeah. What's new?
Surprise! This beer is actually a steam beer that originated out of San Francisco. I think they have 6 or 8 different steam beers, but it's got a unique taste. I like the beer.
Does it just taste like steam?
It tastes a little steamy and
That's good.
and sultry.
Oh, is it sultry?
Very sultry.
Can I have some?
You're already drinking one.
That's right. Let me have a drink.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's do it on 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Yes. Oh yeah. So
That's
those
steam.
of you under 21, don't email me that you're drinking
That's right.
because I'll get in trouble.
We're not promoting underage drinking here.
Yeah, we don't promote underage drinking
That's right.
or anything else. But anyways, so we got a lot to talk about this show.
Oh, man. Too much for one show, I'd say.
It's
As is always the case.
well, guys. Last time, no one's really complained about it, but we were listening to the show, and even though I enjoy listening to my own voice,
You do.
I must say that we went over quite a bit. It went over. We wanted to go within an hour, about an hour ish.
An hour-ish. So 45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour, and we
the
want to
goal.
keep you all kind of excited and responsive to the show while you're listening to it, and not after 20 minutes go, oh my god, this thing's been on like forever.
We don't want that.
But yeah, the show ran about an hour and a half, so we're gonna try to shorten it just a bit. If we don't, you know what? The more power to me.
That's right. To us. More power to us.
We'll listen to it.
Hey, I enjoy myself.
Or maybe I'll take the show and I'll edit it. Now, by the way, guys, this is an unscripted show. It's kind of like radio. So what we say, we're going to put out there.
Oh, yeah.
If I do say something stupid, I'm going to put it out there.
And you'll get emailed about it.
Yeah. The only thing I really edited was when I go take a pee-pee poo-poo break or when I go refill my beer with more beer.
Yeah.
But
they can't tell the break anyway. It's a second for them.
Yeah, it's like not even a second. It's like it goes. I do it so smoothly,
Seamless.
It's like so sultry.
Yeah. What was that?
So Christmas passed, and you know what, man? I got a few Christmas cards, and I must say that I'm not really. I don't know about you, but I'm not a greeting cards person because. To me, it's kind of like it's just a bunch of people writing the stuff, and they get paid for it, and then someone buys it off the shelf and hands it to you, and you read it. No, I don't even read them. I don't, and I do read them in front of them. Like if it's, if my parents are listening, I'm sorry, Mom and Dad.
Hey.
But I will read it to you, and sometimes they're really heartfelt, and they do hit the heart. But if someone else, like say a in-law or something, gives me a cheesy card
Or a friend.
I'm going to read it, but I'm not going to enjoy it. I mean, I don't know about you, but I hate cards. I don't keep them. Well, except for my parents, of course, if you're listening.
Right. You keep those.
But, I got a few of them. Did you get any?
Well, luckily this year I didn't get any. But in the previous years, I've gotten them. And like you, I do not keep them. And I think it's a guy thing. We don't really keep them. My wife keeps them.
Hangs them from a string.
We have a whole wall for them, or she has a wall for
Make
them.
a card castle out of them on the summers.
It's a collage. It's building, but
And some of them are really cheesy. I mean, some of them are like
Cheesy.
a girl sitting under a tree with an apple and it says Happy Thanksgiving. It's like, how the hell does that...
what does this have to do with Thanksgiving?
How's that even related?
Please, okay.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
man.
jeez.
So
Stupid cards.
what's
killing
even
trees.
worse? Yeah, that too. But what's worse is the card comes in and they didn't write anything on it. All they did was sign their name.
Really?
That's it. And the writing is someone else wrote the card. And all
No love, comma?
no, just their name. So that's
Okay. That was a waste of money.
that was they wasted a stamp, an envelope, and the $10 card. The cards are getting expensive. There's intricate ones that cost up to $10.
That tree wasn't paying for nothing.
Oh well. So, and then I end up throwing it away anyway. So
You know what you can do with those? You can kind of fold them up into like a 1-inch square, and it'll be pretty thick, and you can use that to balance out your tables and desks and stuff like that.
that is a really good idea. You know what?
Exactly.
I should do that.
Yep, tape it and paint it black so that no one can really see it underneath this. Yeah, it'll be awesome.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's enough. That's our opinion on cards.
But
Like it or leave it.
I hosted with Christmas and everything. I actually hosted Christmas Eve here at the house, and it was a smash.
Was it a smash?
And I did refill my stock of liquor.
Yes,
by
you
the
did.
way, Lindsay Littlehan sent me an email.
Yeah, she said it's getting low.
She said thank you for doing that. But I have this recipe.
Sorry, Lindsay.
And you know the recipe. Can you guess what recipe it is?
Oh, I do.
Do you know what it is?
Now, let me preface this by saying it is an actual food item that we're going to be talking about. Okay, and it's actually very tasty. And there's no official name for it, but we want to say it's very tasty. So we called it. They're savory, and they're spherical shaped.
Savory.
They're savory, spherical shaped food, appetizer foods.
Yeah.
So there's no other way to say it than savory balls.
They're savory balls.
And they're David's savory balls.
They're my savory balls.
And I got the recipe from you too. But go ahead. You start.
And folks, for those of you at home listening to the show, don't get it confused with sweaty balls.
Oh yeah. That's Alec Baldwin. his
Yeah,
thing.
that's his. My balls are a little bit different and they're hot.
Yes.
They're very warm.
Temperature wise. Please.
Temperature always warm temperature wise.
Well, yes.
Yeah. So my sweaty balls. I mean, excuse me.
No,
Damn
hold
it.
on.
What's
That's someone
happening?
else's.
Okay, I got sweaty balls in my
Okay.
brain.
Savory.
My savory balls, and for I'll probably end up putting this on the podcast on our Gamrz Facebook page, which is okay. Let me stop there.
Okay.
I want to put Gamrz.com. We own that domain, okay?
Yes.
But it goes to nothing. It goes to a white page. After this show, I'm going to go ahead and forward that white page to our Facebook page. So anytime you type in gamrz.com, it's going to go to our Facebook page. And you then can see all of our updates, the stuff we put out to our subscribers, and as well, I'm going to add my savory balls recipe. And seriously, this stuff is good.
It is good.
It's really good.
Can you imagine beer with these savory balls?
I want to make them now. Can I? No, I can't pause.
No.
I don't even have the ingredients to do it, but I love these things. I should be eating them every day.
But as a warning, they are bad for you. So
They're really bad for
they're really
you.
bad for you. But that means they're really good.
Yeah.
They taste good.
And it's all from scratch. There's no preservatives that I
Yes.
know of. I mean, does cream cheese have preservatives? I'm sure it has a little something.
Yeah,
but-
because it goes in the fridge.
Well, let's put it this way, folks. It's got beef, cream cheese,
Regular-
and jalapenos
regular cheese.
among many things.
Oh.
It's got regular cheese, too.
Cheddar cheese.
Cheddar cheese and cream cheese.
Yep.
And they're balls.
They're just spherical shaped, so I know.
I mean, if you're gaming, this is like the perfect.
Oh, you're
food.
right. This is gaming food.
Yeah.
You know what? We can do a segment later, much
Yes.
later, on gaming food, ideal gaming foods and drinks.
Yes, yes. And if you had a really nice, fun Christmas Eve party or New Year's Eve party, and Happy New Year's, by the way, again, guys.
Happy New Year's.
Send us an email. I want to hear about it at info@gamrz.com.
That's right.
We've gotten a couple emails, and we'd like a couple hundred more. So
yeah.
share
I'm
some
ready.
of your thoughts with us, guys.
I'm ready for them. Send them in.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say, just anything you want us to talk about in the next show, bring it on, and we'll consider it. Maybe.
Yes, maybe. So today's topics. What are we talking about today, Tom?
What are we talking about today? Well, I want to go over, and on later shows, I want to go over to a new segment here. We are going to call, right now we're going to call it What's New in the Gaming World. And that's kind of not a very good title, but we'll fix it. We'll work on it. You can come up with something. You're the creative type.
Yes, I think I will. It's that time again for Gaming News, brought to you by your handsome host, Tom.
Oh, man. I like that intro. Who's that guy? I really like that guy.
He must get paid a lot of money.
Man, he must be filthy rich.
Filthy.
Who is he?
I don't know. He's probably filthy, though.
Yeah, that's true. We'll get back to that.
So,
but anyway, what's new, right? So this is sort of new, but Razer has a gaming tablet they're coming out with. Not out yet.
What is Razer?
Razer, okay.
Yes.
Razer makes peripherals for PC gaming.
Okay.
Mice, keyboard, kind of
Yeah.
boutique. A little pricey, but from what I...
Oh, wait. I have a Razer mouse.
You're using a Razer...
I'm so stupid.
And you asked me what it is. Come on.
Well, I shave a lot, so the first thing that hit me was a Razer. No, that's not true, guys. I just didn't. My mind went blank.
You thought of a chic Razer.
I think of shit chicks.
Whoa, no. All right. So you're using a Razer mouse right there.
So the Razer Edge, you said the Razer Edge?
Razer Edge. It does sound like a shaver.
Yeah, that's exactly. I was thinking the Mach 3 and crap.
Yeah, Mach 3. That's a good Razer, by the way.
Hairy bastards.
Yeah, well.
Razer Edge gaming thing.
Tablet.
Okay.
Tablet. So it's like a iPad-sized thing, 10 inches, but this is made by Razer. So
the screen size 10 inches.
yes.
Okay.
But being that it's made by Razer, you're going to get this thing loaded, and it's going to cost you. But it will come loaded. It comes with an i7. Can you imagine that in a tablet?
Are you serious? An i7 in a slate tablet.
In a slate
10
tablet.
inches.
10-inch tablet. i7.
I wish I had 10 inches.
Well, we'll get to that.
So wow, that's amazing. An i7. So what's the core processor? Do you know what the core processor speed is on that?
It shows
Did you say quad core?
Quad core.
Holy crap!
No.
When is this coming out?
Correction, dual core.
Okay.
But 1.9 megahertz.
Holy crap!
And then it
gigahertz.
and then it scales to 3 for turbo.
Holy, are you shitting me? Excuse me, folks. Shit.
I crap you not.
I crap my pants. Holy crap!
Yeah, and that's just the processor. We haven't gotten to the RAM.
When is this coming out?
I don't see a date on their site.
Okay.
But it's imminent. We'll say that.
Okay.
It's imminent. Oh, it debuted at CES 2013 this year, which is going on right now, I believe.
Oh,
And,
yes, that's a big one.
We so wish we could be there right now as gamers.
I salivate at the idea. I got invited to it once.
Did you? To CES?
No, it's from my old podcast, the one I used to do audio reviews.
That's right.
Yes, and I got invited. I could not go, of course, because they invited me like a week before, and I just couldn't do that.
Right.
But I would have died to have gone. That would have been
My
awesome.
God. That is like nerd, gadget, nerd heaven. Did I
It
say
is.
nerd? Yes.
Nerd gadget, nerdgasms.
Nerdgasm, yes. I couldn't imagine being there. It's too much for me. But so okay, so it's an i7 and it also has
RAM? How much
8
RAM?
gigs of RAM.
What?
8 gigs of DDR3 RAM, okay?
Holy crap.
Yeah, just thinking about that.
Wait, my
okay?
machine doesn't even have that much.
Kind of sad for you.
That is sad. That gaming machine I
I'm
have
sorry.
upstairs,
I'm sorry.
it has 6.
Kind of.
We've come a long way.
Man, this isn't a tablet, by the way. Keep that in mind, folks. Tablet, okay?
Okay, so it's got i7 and it's got 8 gigs of
gigs of
RAM.
RAM.
How much hard drive space does it have?
Hard drive space is either going to be a 128 or a 256 SSD, gigs of SSD. So that thing's going to be fast.
It sounds fast.
All right, and then Windows 8, it's going to run Windows 8.
Okay, let's cut to the chase. How much is it?
It's going to cost you $1,000, folks.
Well, actually, that's not bad at all.
Considering the specs, though.
Holy crap!
Considering the specs.
Considering the specs are better than my computer upstairs. Yeah, I built that thing for $1,200 about 3 years ago.
Oh, another important point is the video card. Important to gamers, right?
Yes.
It's a Nvidia GT 640M, the mobile version.
I don't have any experience with any of the mobile. First off, I don't have any mobile gaming devices besides my phone,
Which it is.
You call my iPad that? I don't know, but
It is, yeah.
But some of these mobile devices that have the dedicated graphics card, the GPU
Yes.
From Nvidia, I haven't been able to have any experience with those.
They're pretty good. They're pretty good. I imagine this one you'll be able to run most modern games on medium. Definitely not ultra, but once again, it's a tablet, folks.
Yeah, it's a tablet.
Yeah. So, and the other thing is, when it's not running your games, intensive games, it'll be running nice and cool on an Intel HD 4000.
Now, excuse me, do you know if they're going to have like a skin over Windows 8 that's Razer specific?
Knowing them, they might do that, but I don't know if they will have that. Right now, from the pictures, it looks like it's just going to be straight Windows. Now, the good thing is, being that it's Windows, you can load anything you want on there.
That's true.
Any PC game you want.
And from the app or the marketplace, they're going to have tons of games. Because I think the marketplace use it since it's like a .msi, or it's some type of file extension. It's not an exe to load the games. It's a totally marketplace type of extension for their programs, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right. So this is going to be pretty. I mean, this is big. It's still a tablet, which we already have, but they're taking it that much further.
Is there? Okay, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Actually,
so you can get it $1,000 will get you just the tablet, nothing else. Now they have another configuration, which I think will cost you another $200 or so, but it has handles or controllers on the sides of the tablet.
That's pretty cool.
And that you'll see a picture in our YouTube video.
Yes, I'll be adding, for those of you who are listening to the podcast on your device and not watching it. Maybe you want to visit the YouTube stuff that we're putting out.
Or the Facebook page.
Or the Facebook page, because we're going to be adding some screenshots of things in the upcoming videos. Kind of just add it here and there. Nothing that's going to be flipping anywhere around like actual video, but just some images for each topic we're covering. But anyways, that's actually pretty awesome, because I'm going to keep my eye out for that. That's something I'd probably buy.
Oh, yeah. You had told me you were actually honestly interested in this when it comes out.
Yeah, because I know there's a lot of new gaming devices coming out this year. I think you got some Booyaa and Nvidia.
Oh, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Labia.
No, that's not one of them.
No, it's not. Darn.
Yeah, you wish.
But I do want to have a mobile gaming device, because I don't really have anything besides my Apple stuff. And my Android phone, but I don't play games on my phone. That's silly.
And this will be another tablet.
It's silly for me, not for some of you folks, but silly for me because, man, the screen is so small. But anyways, so what you got in the news, man?
Yeah, so there's that from Razer, which is pretty crazy. We'll hey, when you do get it, we'll be sure to review it.
Hell yeah, it'll be a 5-part series.
Yes, Gamrz.com.
I'm just kidding. It's not going to be 5. You'd die.
One episode.
Yeah, one episode.
We'll review the Razer Edge. Next, we have something from, as you mentioned earlier, Nvidia themselves, the graphics card maker.
Yep.
That's right. They're coming out with a mobile gaming device of their own. Isn't that crazy?
I didn't know that. So is it similar to the Razer?
They're penetrating the market.
Penetration is good.
Hey.
Early in the year, penetrate.
Well, everybody wants a piece. I'll say that. This is going to be a big year.
This year's getting around.
Oh, man.
This year's a slut. Dirty slut whore.
All right, Dave.
So anyways, the NVIDIA Project Shield, it sounds kind of like a secret operation or something, man.
It does. It sounds like Zero Dark 30, that movie, you know? I don't know if you know that movie, but...
No, I don't.
It sounds like a code name for some... I would think that they would rename it to something a little more household-friendly.
Yeah.
Than Project Shield, which sounds like an operation, a military operation.
Yeah.
But basically, it looks like, and you'll see it in the YouTube video, it looks like a...
Savory ball?
Well... Not this time. But it looks like a conglomeration of a Xbox and a PS3 controller in one.
Xbox and PS3 controller in one.
If they had a baby.
Oh, okay.
You know,
so it's one single device.
It's one single device. And then imagine that controller with a 5-inch 720p screen attached to that controller that flips up.
5 inches?
5 inches.
That's kind of small.
Impressive. Well, I thought it was impressive, but man, I don't know where you're coming.
You think that's freaking impressive?
Man, where are you coming from?
You know what? From the dirty mind point of view and from an actual mobile device gaming view, it's 5 inches of shit. The older I get, the more my eyes get closer to the screen, and even then, I can't get satisfaction from 5 inches.
You're hating on it on two different levels here.
I hate it already. I don't want to talk about this. Screw you, NVIDIA. You're stupid.
NVIDIA. What are they thinking? Well,
they are Korean. They're small. No, they're not smaller over there. They're actually kind of big.
I think they're kind of big.
Yeah, they're kind
There's
of
only
big
two video card makers, them and ATI. But yeah, 5-inch screen. And
I'm
get
not
this.
happy about that. Does it have HDMI out?
Get this. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question.
Can it beam to an HD screen, kind of like the HP stuff?
There's Wi-Fi connectivity.
They need to hire me because they need to get the shit right.
Well, see, Now I'm looking at the ports because you said that. Yeah, and yes, there is an HDMI port to answer your question.
Okay.
So
that is kind of cool. Okay, I'll give you that.
so you can put it up onto the screen.
Yeah, just go buy a 40-foot HDMI cable, guys. And be good
That's
to go.
true. And the other thing is, of course, it's not out yet, but the other thing is, it's going to be running Android. So everything that you get with Android, you'll be getting Android Jelly Bean, to be exact.
Okay.
So, it's like a fancy phone without the phone, with a nice fancy schmancy controller.
Okay. That's kind of cool.
The question is, would you really carry this around
No.
when you go somewhere? That's the thing. I would carry the Razer tablet because it just looks like I'm carrying an iPad, but this thing, I don't know if I'd bust this out on the subway.
Well, one, it sounds bulky. It's one device. It doesn't seem modular. It seems like it's got handles and handles for your gaming portion, and then it's got like a console for the center, and then it's got a screen plopped on top. It sounds like a bat, like a giant electronic bat that's going to fly.
A bat wing?
Like a bat wing.
Okay, yeah.
Like
It's kind of like a fat bat wing with a screen.
I hate this. I don't like this Nvidia thing.
Man, I don't know.
Did you see pictures of it?
Yes.
Does it look okay?
It looks pretty good.
Maybe if you just left it on the desk and didn't.
It'll look good on a desk. Let's say that.
All right, guys, I'm hating on it.
Man,
that's
you're
just
hating
me.
I know you're an Android hater, aren't you?
No, I love Android. I have a S3, my Galaxy S3. I love this thing.
That's what it is. You hate on Android gaming.
Yes, I'm not really a fan of Android gaming.
Man, there's so much out there.
Yeah.
It's just not polished enough for you, is it?
Well, if someone sends me an Android tablet, maybe I'll game on it and give you my opinion.
That's true.
Because I've never gamed on a tablet that has Android. I play games on my iPad tablet because the screen is nice and somewhat large.
Right.
But small handheld devices, I don't really care for games unless it's something like with that coin machine where you can, stupid stuff.
So that goes out to you, Nvidia. Send it to David, send it to Gamers, and then make a believer out of David.
6595 Watercrest Street, Houston, Texas, 77295.
123 Fake Street?
Number 20.
Dave, one day we will turn you around to Android gaming, which leads me to my next new console that has debuted.
Yes.
Kind of an odd name, not as fancy as Project Shield or an Edge. It's Booyaa, which I guess they made up that word for this console.
Oh, yeah.
I guess you could say, oh, yeah, every time you say it.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, okay.
Sultry.
I wasn't with you there.
So, Booyaa.
Booyaa, yeah. Console.
So it's another gaming console.
It's another console, and once again, it is Android. And this one, we already know that it'll cost you $99.
Well, how much was the NVIDIA Project Shield one?
No idea yet.
Okay, and this one costs $99.
This one's
$99?
$99, and it's going to be a console, a little square box.
Like a Roku or something?
Like a Roku.
Okay.
And it'll be a little square box and a controller.
Oh, okay.
And it's Android, and they promise to have all free to try games. So you can try any game for free.
Yep.
And then if you want to play more of it, you pay for it.
Oh, interesting.
So a lot of trial and error.
Pay as you go.
Yeah.
Is there demos? Does it have demo stuff?
I think that's what the free to try. Free to try is going to be the
sinker thing is.
Yeah, fish, line, and hooker or whatever. What?
Fish hookers. That smells sexy.
Wow. Where have we got? Anyway, Booyaa. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You'll see, actually, we posted a picture of it on the our Facebook page.
Did we? That's right.
We did.
That silver thing.
That silver thing,
Looks like a fishing lure.
Yeah, that's the Booyaa. So that's made by Booyaa. That's the company, I believe. So there's really no big name company behind it.
Okay.
But it is catching a lot of steam, and I think it's gonna do well at $99. And we may get one and review it ourselves. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
That'd
Okay.
be cool. You buy
All right.
that.
Yeah. What?
You buy that one.
Okay, that's right. Who funds us again? Who does the funding?
You're a sponsor and I'm a sponsor, but I sponsor you and you sponsor me.
That's right.
Shit, so if you buy that, I have to buy it.
I sponsor Dave, and Dave sponsors Tom.
Crap.
So actually, by all means, I'll buy it, which means you're sponsoring me.
Damn you. Why'd you trick me again?
Man. Okay. That's it for news. I'm sure there's a lot more going on because CES, but that's all we can cover right now. And we just want to hit what's really making a big impact in the gaming industry, and looks like those are right now. We'll see how far they actually go.
Yep, we'll see.
We'll see.
Christmas loot!
And we are back.
Back from where? We've been going the whole time.
What? What happened? Your beer magically refilled itself.
Yeah.
Man, that's amazing.
It did. Wow. Thanks, Shock Top.
Oh yeah, this is not the same beer. You changed.
That's right. I did change.
You had steam beer earlier.
I had steam beer. Now I have chucked up.
Shut up.
Chucked up, man.
Wow.
The Christmas loot, man. You know what? This year was pretty good. I had
How was your year, man?
It was good. I had last year I didn't get any gaming stuff. This year I got a few gaming things.
Really?
On my own dime, of course.
Oh, well, that's not really.
Well, we had. Yeah, it's kind of stupid, I know. But I got a few things.
Okay.
Well, one was last show's Neo Geo X. That was an early gaming Christmas present.
Right.
Which I still like. I actually played it the other day.
That's right.
I played the Wizard one where you're shooting. Oh my god! What's wrong with my memory?
You're bad with the names.
I'm bad with every single name.
So you're still playing it. The point is you're still playing it.
Yeah, I have it charging upstairs because I ran out of battery the other day.
Wow, so you played it that much?
Not a lot. I played it maybe since the last episode, maybe around 5 times. But
Okay.
Each time I played it for about maybe a few hours.
Oh, really?
That's when I go to bed and then I fall asleep playing it.
Okay,
And
that's longer.
And I
than
leave it on in the damn. Anyways,
It's longer than I thought. I thought maybe 10 minutes.
me too.
Given your-
but it's it's games like that. They're easy to play.
No brain activity required.
No brain activity. Just keep on moving from the left to the right.
Yes.
Side scroller, and you're good to go.
Yeah, I'm up for those games sometime too.
So I want to save the good part of my brain for good stuff.
Save it for our show. That's what we needed.
That's right. So this Christmas, I bought myself, and I'll give a little history to it. My old PS3 broke about 2 years ago.
And you had the original fat.
The Gen 1.
Gen 1.
This is when the Spider-Man movie came out.
That's right. And
was
it came
bundled.
with it.
It was bundled with the
Yes.
Spider-Man movie. And that was probably in 2008, 2007.
No, we're talking about this Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, not
Yeah.
the new guy.
Yeah.
Just to clear that up.
So about 2007 or 2008.
Was that the year?
Yeah.
Okay.
About 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
That's when the PS1 came or PS3 Gen 1 came out?
Well, I've been here for a year and a half at my house. Before that, I lived at my condo for 2 years.
It's been that long?
And then I lived in an apartment, and I got it at the apartment about a year. So it's been about 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I think they're long overdue for a PS4, which I think may happen this year, by the way. Tangent.
Surprisingly enough, the PS3 is actually able to handle every game that's made today, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's going strong. And
It
they're
is.
still revising they're still redoing the models. Like you just got the brand new
Yeah.
Slim.
Okay. So back to the Christmas loot.
Yes.
The PS3, I got the newest Gen 3 one,
redesign.
which is the redesign. It's okay.
Okay, I want to say
forgot to include something in this podcast, and I have to correct myself.
Okay, go
And
ahead.
I meant to do this when I started the show,
See.
but for those of you who are listening, and I'm going to save the PS3 in a second here. I made I said something wrong about the Neo Geo X Gold. I said that you can't do any game saves in the game or in AVS and MVS, which is the arcade version and the home version. You can save in both. I don't know how the arcade version works as far as saving, but the home version you could save. I did not know that.
someone corrected you.
I'm retarded. Excuse me. For those of you who are retarded
Hey,
out there.
hey, you make mistakes too.
I make mistakes.
We all do.
I do, yeah. But you know what? Honestly, given the theme and format of our podcast and my drinking
We're all
habits
over the
on the
place.
show, expect plenty of mistakes. Actually, I look forward to them.
Hey, yes, I was about to say this is good because our generous fan base, one of our fans, actually went onto YouTube and corrected you.
Yeah.
in the comments.
Which is cool. I don't
Hey.
mind. Yeah, that's good because
I'm all for
I
it.
actually went back and I researched it and I was like, oh yeah, that is
Yeah.
true. I've all these years I thought you couldn't
Yeah.
save on the game system. So
We want to provide correct information to our fans.
as correct as beer can be.
As well, yeah, there you go.
So, okay. So
yeah.
back to my PS3 story. I bought a PS3, and it was bundled with Uncharted 3.
Oh, man.
And
Don't
it was
get me
it
started.
was a seasonal thing, right?
Yes, that's right. Don't get
And-
me started on that.
The price it's a 250 gigabyte hard drive,
Right?
and it's got the new design, which is a very slim design. You can
Small.
even get a metal looking stainless steel stand to sit it
Really?
on. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
It didn't come with it,
Yeah.
and it came with, of course, Uncharted 3, which is I've always wanted to play the Uncharted series.
Now, before you go to Uncharted, spec-wise, it's still exactly the same, right? Nothing changed as far as the hardware specs.
Well, I don't know because I never got the Gen 2. So I have a Gen 1 where it works except for the Blu-ray player, meaning I can't play my games, but I can play all my streaming stuff. But anyways, the Gen 1 could play, it was backwards compatible to some or most PS2 games.
And PS1, I believe.
And PS1, right.
PS1. Now, forget it.
It had 4 USB ports.
4 USB ports.
And it was as big as a cow.
Yeah, it was quite large and heavy.
Yeah. And it was better materials.
You think it was?
Oh, yeah.
Gen 1 was better
like
materials?
Metal and plastic, and it was real sturdy. It's like a built like a tank. But the third gen is it's all plastic. It looks nice, though. And it's a good quality plastic.
Yeah.
And but the one with this, it has 2 USB ports, and and I'm sure the Gen 2 has that, and it's not backward compatible with anything.
Yeah, see, I don't get that at all.
And it sucks. You want to know why?
We're paying the same price.
Yes, and I bought a couple PS2 games.
Good luck with that.
That were used.
Good luck with that.
And I bought the
Oh man,
I bought the SNK game pack, which has the newest Fatal Furies and
Yes.
a Call of Mark of Wolves and some other ones I can't recall at this time. But I bought it for this, and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna be able to play some more Neo Geo games.
Yeah,
and
but then you won't.
Fudge.
Yeah. So I think they try to counteract that feature that they took away.
That's just silly. I mean,
it
it's
is
probably
silly.
just like a codec or something.
It's
right?
like, why are you taking away backward compatibility when you're going forward? I mean,
it doesn't make sense.
I still have PS1 games.
I thought it was all software driven as far as compatibility. Maybe it's hardware. I don't know. Maybe
if
I'm
the
wrong.
PS3 got cheaper, okay, maybe I'll understand. But I think they're trying to remedy that by making all those downloadable games now. Some PS1 games are now downloadable.
Well, it does have 250 gigs, so
Yes, so you can download them. I'm
Yeah.
sure those PS1 games are only like maybe a few gigs.
and I have 2 controllers now.
Oh, you only had one
Well,
before?
I grandfathered in the one from the broken system.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so actually the controller you have is Gen 1, which is not a 6-axis.
No, it's a 6-axis.
It's not a dual shock.
It's not?
No.
Are you sure?
It's a 6-axis, but it's not a dual shock.
Okay.
So you're missing out there. Time to go get another one, a dual shock.
Well, I guess
And you know, it costs an arm and a leg too. It costs $50.
Screw it. I don't need shock at all.
Jeez. Yeah.
I don't need shock at all.
These accessories are killing us.
I hate accessories. I just
man.
buy everything from... you know what, guys? You know, I'm a hardcore American lover. I love my country. But if you can get accessories for dirt cheap,
Do it.
buy them from China.
Do it.
Just do it.
Yeah. Okay, so you got your PS3, 250 gigs. We're down to 2 USB ports now on this
Yep.
model from your Gen 1, of course.
That's correct.
And you're loving it, apparently. Well, with Uncharted 3.
I love it. I got all my accounts set up, my Netflix, my Hulu's, all that crap, and then everything's set up, and it's beautiful again. But I must say this, and I think I mentioned it in my previous podcast.
Oh, no. I know what's coming.
Yeah, you know what's coming, baby.
Don't tell me. Please.
The interface is so legacy, dude. It's
No.
so old school.
No.
I mean, seriously, I have to go through these top menus, and then I have to go through these from the top menus. I have to go to these sub menus. They go.
Man.
It's so stupid.
Come on, man.
seriously. I mean,
It makes sense.
Welcome Windows 95. You
It's
know?
list format.
It's
Come on.
stupid. Oh, okay. Look.
Okay,
If you're not open minded, I get it. Stick with that. But
It's-
if you're cool like I am, man,
Okay.
Xbox.
You can send all hate mail to David at gamrz.com.
David@david.com.
So, man, I don't know. What is it with the PS3 interface and you?
And plus,
you just don't go together.
you know what? The apps for the 360
Okay.
are much more refined than the PS3 apps, in my opinion. I was out at my brother's house about 4 months back, and I was playing around with this Netflix interface. I was like, "Oh, this is a good interface," and I was like, "It's probably better than the 360." Now, for some reason, I carried that in my mind that it was always better than the 360. And then I went to my iPad, and I have Netflix on here, and I was going through the movies and everything. It's the exact same interface, and I was like, "It's a good interface."
Okay.
But if you go to the 360 interface, it's freaking it's 2 steps ahead of
Really?
any of their interfaces that they have. Dude, do you even use yours?
Just in Netflix, you're talking about.
No, I'm talking about every interface.
Every interface. Okay.
Well, here's the thing: 360. All of the apps that are on there, there were those vendors, the Hulus, the Netflixes,
Right.
the
The
Amazons,
streamers.
They custom built the interface to reflect the flow, look, and feel of the Xbox new media interface. I forgot what they call it, the Flow something. I can't remember.
Something, yeah. Okay, so you're saying they built it to cater to the the Xbox first.
Yes, they catered their interface to look and feel and have that same user experience as a 360's interface now, which is a beautiful thing. I think it's one of the most intuitive, user-friendly, and easy to grasp as far as understanding how it works and look for things and find things really quickly.
Okay.
At 360. And okay. I'm not trying to sell. I don't know anybody at Xbox, people.
Do you work for Microsoft? Hold on.
Look, I have to go and work in the morning. It's at Microsoft, and it's only part-time right now.
Are you an Xbox fanboy?
I sent my boss my link to our Facebook page, and maybe he'll hear this. But
Man,
seriously,
you're
guys,
getting paid.
Those of you who love the Xbox 360's new interface and dashboard, you know what I'm talking about. I was actually included in the beta phase of this.
Really?
I got to get my hands dirty on it, and I fell in love with it instantly because it just made so much sense.
Okay.
PS3's got a lot of catching up to do. Maybe they're not investing those resources to do it because they're working on the PS4. But you know what, guys? Get with the game.
Well,
God dang it. You have the resources. That machine is ahead of its time, and it still is. Get with the game. You can do it. Just write the damn code.
Well, here's where the difference may lie. On Xbox, if you want to stream anything on those streaming apps, Netflix, Hulu, you have to get an Xbox Gold account.
Well,
okay.
Well, the PS3 also has an.
Okay.
Yes.
Now it does. Okay. It used to be clear and cut. You know, PS3 was free to get online, do whatever you want, and then Xbox you always had to pay for. It was never free.
Yeah. So for those of you who are budget minded, yes, the PS3 is probably your sack of potatoes.
Hey, it's not that. Hey, it's good. Okay, I'm not promoting just PS3, but I like both.
But I can afford to pay annual membership now.
You can?
Well, 360 is...
Man.
They cut those prices down.
I can't afford that.
Dude, yes you can.
I could not afford that, man.
Your New Year's resolution... Your New Year's resolution should be to not pirate anything, dude.
No.
No, I'm not saying you do.
No.
But I'm getting that vibe.
No.
But look, support these guys. They put money into it to make a good product for us. They deserve to be paid for it.
You know what? I supported them when I bought the freaking system.
Oh.
There's my support.
Oh,
take that.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. Take that, you Microsoft employee.
Okay. Thanks. I'm part-time, so I got to clock in the morning. Let's keep this short.
I'm in the middle, so I like both. Both are intuitive to me in their own unique way. Let's say that.
I guess.
I can navigate in either one.
Yeah, anybody can.
I don't have a favorite.
I know you don't.
And I had to navigate both because I'm streaming movies from my server to both systems. Now, bad part on the Xbox.
Xbox, there's I get that. You can access media.
Yes,
but you can't create a media server.
Okay.
So PS3, create a media server, connect to that server, you can access anything.
Yep, anything. Like a computer.
But you know what I use that for? You know what I do with that?
Don't tell me.
I have a laptop.
It's called a laptop. Is that what you're not telling me?
Look, guys. So Tommy's a little different from me. I think of myself kind of like ahead of the curve.
Are you?
Yes.
I look at you with strange eyes as I say that.
Okay, I used to download the hell out of everything. I would go to put your word here, Bay, and everything else under the sun, and I used to download the hell out of everything. Movies, video games, files, training guides, you name it. Training guides still maybe. But movies. Okay, so what's happening now in today's market? Everything's streaming. Why? Why is it streaming? Because the quality of that streaming media is good.
It has gone up.
It's so good, in fact, that you don't need to download the MP3s anymore because the streaming material is at that same kilobit or at that same quality. And same thing with a movie. If you're watching a streaming movie in HD or HDX on a Vudu system or the new Netflix, I'm getting excited here.
Man, calm yourself. Hold on.
So if you're
take it down, take it down a notch.
So if you're that wasn't a sound clip, that was me by
that was all him.
So if you're if Netflix is coming out with the new a new codec, not a new codec, but their new format of their streaming. It's called, I think it's called Super HDX or Super HD.
So right now they don't compare to Vudu as far as quality of streaming.
Well, I think their streaming is at 720 upscaled to 1080.
Oh, it's upscale.
Now they're going to offer true 1080p,
which Vudu already offers.
Which they're going to claim to be close or as good as Blu-ray, as well as 5.1 surround.
Really? In streaming?
In streaming.
Wow.
Well, now that you have fiber dropping in almost every neighborhood,
yep.
And it's becoming affordable to some degree, why not, right?
Why not?
I'm
20 megabits.
Yeah, and I'm like the poster child for streaming media. I love to stream stuff.
You are a streaming fiend.
Well, look at it
I have
this
come
way.
to discover.
Well, look at this. I used to spend a couple hours a night downloading crap, and half the crap I downloaded was actually crap in, crap out. And you're like, oh crap. Yeah. And then half the stuff, it wasn't even the right material. It was something totally unrelated.
It's a different movie.
It's a different movie. And then it came in 2 parts. So you're like, okay, and then it just stopped. And now I got to go find the other file and click play. And oh crap! You know what? It's not compatible with this version of AVI.
Oh, and and then the classic one I like is, you need to download this codec to play this movie, and then I go download it, and
then you get spyware or some shit.
No, I didn't because I knew better, but a lot of people.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Dave.
It's more trouble than it's worth. It's more hassle than it's worth, than just to get a $10 a month or $9 a month subscription, and you can just stream HD at any time. You don't have to worry about storage space. You don't have to worry about just putting all these hard drives together, stuffing them in your computer and saying, oh, you know what, I have to delete these movies. Let me do some movie cleanup because I don't have any more room. And then as well as music, and it's basically digital hoarding.
You are,
and so you get to the point and you think, let me reflect back on all the stuff I've downloaded in the past 2 years. I haven't watched about 95% of it.
That's true.
It's true.
How many times do you watch a movie over? Same movie.
Rare.
Right.
You know what? You know what I do now? I'll stream the stuff I want to watch that is not great. The stuff that is great, such as the Avengers or any other movie that's been recent, that's been really good, I'll buy the Blu-ray.
You buy the Blu-ray, yeah. I'm doing the same thing. I'm starting to come into your trend.
Now, the download stuff is just way more work than it's worth. First off, I'm at the age I just don't have time to do that.
Yeah, you're like 50 now, right?
I'm about 90.
Oh, okay.
I took the pills. And
Limitless, folks. For those that don't know.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I actually found out I'm a year younger than I was.
Really? How did you mess that one up?
I was like telling all my cousins. I think I told you that today. I had a kind of small family reunion. I had some dinner and drinks, and I had a great time with my family. And they're like, "How old are you? When were you born?" I was like, "This and this. Don't you remember?" Like, "Oh yeah. I'm about the same age." And I go, "Yeah, I'm such and such." And they're like, "No, you're not." I go, "Yeah, I am." They're like, "You're the same age as me, idiot." And I go, "Holy shit! I'm a year younger."
So someone corrected you on your own age.
I feel actually I have more vigor in everything.
That
I
one
do.
year? That 1 year is getting.
Can't you tell?
I see it. You're bouncing around.
I am bouncing around. Look at my hair. It's all black.
Because we're talking about gamers.
Yeah. So that's one thing. But anyways, so back to the streaming and digital stuff. I think it won't be worth it to download anything in the future unless you really need to archive stuff. It's pointless. Everything's going to cloud streaming, you name it. It's to the point where if I open Spotify and I can play a song and it starts playing in less than a second.
That's true.
Why the hell would I want to download it?
You got a point.
I'm wasting time.
Yeah, you got a point.
Same thing with the movies. It's going to get to the point where Netflix and these other movie providers are going to have everything on tap, a la carte, whatever you name it, and you don't have to pay anything because it's a monthly fee, and then you'll just have it instantly at your fingertips. I would spend more money a year on extra hard drives and wasting my time, to store those pieces of media than I would just paying a monthly. Exactly.
Or you could pay the $5 to rent it for that night, digitally rent it.
Or I could go to Redbox.
Yeah, there's Redbox.
And pay $1.64 for a Blu-ray one night.
Yeah, is it Blu-ray now?
Oh God, it's been that way for over a year.
I haven't done Redbox in so long.
I just watched the new Batman Dark Knight Rises. Dark Knight
Rising. He's rising.
Yeah, he's still rising.
Oh,
Currently,
wow.
he's rising right now. And it was a badass movie.
Okay. Hey, don't say anything because I have not watched it yet. Shame on me. Yes, but
Can you see the fluttering in my eyes? It's that good.
I have not watched it yet.
It's so good.
I will watch it.
Okay, so one is good. It's great. It's excellent.
Yeah.
Amazing. Everything that's everyone said about it. But it only cost me $1.60.
Really? You didn't stream it? I'm surprised you didn't stream it.
No, if it's an amazing movie, like I said, I'm not going to stream it because I want the way it was mastered out of the studio, the audio and the video. I'm a snob. You know I have a media room up there.
You are a snob.
Well, I bought...
Sir.
If I spent all that money up there in my theater room,
That's right. You're going to use it.
I'm going to get the most bang on my buck by getting the actual movie.
Okay, let me rephrase my question. You didn't stream. I didn't mean why didn't you stream it? Why didn't you buy it? Because it's a great movie.
Because I didn't know if it was a great movie.
Ah, you had doubts.
No, I didn't have doubts. I have actually the first new series of the Batman series, which is Batman The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight.
I have that. I don't have the second one. And
Really?
I figured since I didn't buy the second one, I probably wouldn't want to buy a third one because...
Man.
But the third... anyways, it's a great movie.
You got to buy the second one. I have the second one, and it's Heath Ledger as Joker. You got to have it.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good.
It's
and then I have the third one. You could have borrowed it.
It was more out of convenience because I was driving on the way home. I said $1.60. What the hell?
Yeah.
I'll get a burger too because I got the red box at the McDonald's.
Man, you're a big spender, you. Too rich for my blood.
You know what? I do everything on the cheap, but I don't spend copious hours trying to get it.
Don't look at me. I don't do that. Don't look at me with those eyes.
Last year, you were asking me, how much drive space can I get?
Hey.
Can I get like 10 terabytes?
I like to build servers, all right? And just put like 10 hard drives in them.
I want a petabyte so I can put all my movies into my closet. And then I need an air conditioner to cool down my server.
Yeah.
And
in my closet.
I need a rack.
Hey.
What else can I spend money on? That's about 15 years worth of streaming.
Is it?
Yeah, probably more.
Oh my God, I'm missing out. Maybe I need to make the switch.
You do, dude. I mean,
I'm slowly getting there.
Look, I used to love controlling what I have, knowing that I actually I owned it.
That's what it is.
But if you let it go, you realize how much of a waste of time it was.
I can't let it go, man.
It's a waste of time, man.
I can't let it go. Okay.
Move on to bigger and better things.
One day. Okay.
Okay, so back to the PS3. We really went off for a while. That's what we do, man. That's how we do it. That's how we do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't got time for that. So I with Uncharted, and I really wanted to hit with Uncharted on the show. I played one of the best games I've ever played. I would put it in my top 3, actually, in all games.
Man.
Ever.
What are your other 2, then? Curious.
Galaga.
Oh, okay. All right. Got you there.
And Zelda.
Can't go wrong with Zelda.
Okay. So this one's completely not even in the same realm.
Yeah, it's not. But it's good. You have a good mix.
Yeah. And give you a little history, I get sick when I play games that are too 3D. Not 3D, but games that are FPS. Or have too much moving around too quickly in a 3D environment, I get sick. I get car sickness. And I feel like get hot sweats. I feel like throwing up. I get all that crap. Anyways, I was fearful that the Uncharted franchise did the same thing. So I bought it bundled with the PS3, giving it a chance.
Good choice, by the way.
And I must say, this is the most amazing game I've played in a long time. I am a big fan of Indiana Jones and Adventure Series stuff. And this game really spoke to me.
You'll love it. Or you did love it.
Oh, I loved it. I played it in about 4 or 5 days. I beat it. And I enjoyed every moment. I was thinking and kind of in the back of my mind when I was at work, I was like, you know what? Man, I really love that part of the game when I did this and this. That was so much fun.
Memories.
I mean, how many times do you get to do that with the game? You're at work.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God, I remember just that part in that game was so darn awesome. I had such a good time doing it. I want to go back and do it again.
There's so few games that you have that kind of experience.
Well, Uncharted did that.
And Uncharted did that.
Okay,
now,
so
you did not play part 1 and 2. You skipped to 3.
Exactly. And that's what I was fearful of. And it's same with Assassin's Creed 3.
That's right.
I skipped to 3. You didn't need to know 1 and 2 with that because they kind of give you a little back history and then they tell you the controls and stuff. So anyone can pick up. Same thing with Uncharted. Okay. Uncharted 3, same thing. You don't have to play 1 and 2.
It's good.
You can get right into it and just start enjoying it. And that's what I did. Because with every game nowadays, they give you a little tutorial as part of the first level.
Right, you know? Right.
And they did that here, and I was kind of fearful that, I'm just not going to really get it because I didn't have that history with the other games. And it's totally not the case.
You are missing out, though. Those were great games.
I know I'm missing out. Now I'm even more excited. Since I finished this game, I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to buy the other ones on 360 now.
You should. Because
I could probably pick them up for like 10 to 15 bucks.
They'll be cheap. They'll be, what do they call them? Xbox Classics now? Something like
get
that.
them used or something.
Used. But man, those...
Do you have them?
I do.
I'll borrow them from you.
Just borrow from me.
There you go.
There you go. And I'll charge you $10.
That's like a month's worth of streaming.
That's right.
Screw you, man.
So
I thought you're my friend.
Part 1 and 2 are epic games in and of themselves.
Okay, so what I liked about the games,
yes.
and this is what really hit home with me, is one, it's as if you're playing a video game within a live action movie.
A movie,
yes. A movie. It makes you feel as if all the designers created this special game just for you to experience it as if you were in a movie.
Right.
And it's not a movie. It's got a good storyline. It's not a great storyline like, oh my God, this is just profound.
Right.
Who wrote this?
It's not profound, but it's great.
It's great. And 2 is the acting. The acting in there is phenomenal.
It is.
I mean, it's really, really good.
And it really shows off the hardware, what the PS3 hardware can do. With the facial expressions.
Exactly.
The voice acting was great.
The facial expressions, I was like, holy cow, how did they get these models to do that?
Exactly,
No one else does this, lazy bastards.
Exactly. So now that we know what it can do, why isn't everyone not doing that?
They really set the bar.
Man.
And another thing is that the writers, whoever wrote the script for all these little cinema in-betweens, really knew how to hit home by balancing the action part and putting in some light humor.
Humor, yes, there's humor.
It was like humor where you're at this very serious point where you're like, shit, I'm going to get killed my ass off. But then the guy jokes around and you're like, oh, you know what? It's not that bad after all. I love this shit.
He's got some maybe borderline cheesy one-liners, but they work.
They work, and they're funny. They're good ones,
They're good ones.
So, I mean, at my age, I can recognize really cheesy shit, but this was really good cheesy shit.
Am I one of those?
Yes.
I knew it. You saw right through me.
I'll email you later.
Okay, gotcha.
But, and there's a lot of other aspects of it, but guys, Uncharted 3, amazing game. If you haven't played it, you got to go out there and get it.
Get it.
If you want to wait till it gets cheaper,
that's fine.
And you hadn't played the other ones, play the other ones first. This is... Again, this is probably one of the best games I've played in at least 10 years.
Oh, 10 years. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you haven't even touched the multiplayer aspect.
That's also exciting.
Which there is.
Yes. And so I know another thing about this game is how much detail they put in the world around you.
The environments.
When you start off I'm going to give a little spoiler here. You start off in a bar scene.
Oh, man.
You're in this bar, and I love bars.
I know you do.
But this pub, it's like a British pub. You can see everything down to the little notes they're writing on the table, and it's just amazing. But anyways, PS3 also, it's a great system. I like it. It's got a small footprint, very small. Got a couple caveats. Can't play PS2 games or PS1 games, but I didn't buy it for that. But this bundle was amazing. So that was my Christmas loot. I'm sorry I took up most of the time on that one. I was just so excited.
Yeah, that's okay, because I could, I experienced Uncharted 1 and 2. Not 3 yet, but I will get to it. It's on my queue, Gamrz queue.
Yeah.
But... as far as my Christmas loot, well, it's good that you took most of the time, because for me, I actually did not buy myself or get any gaming-related loot for Christmas. But that's okay. I wasn't really that wanting, because I have so many games to play. I got Steam and...
Steam.
Oh, God. My list...
The catch-up list.
Yeah, see,
it's never-ending.
It's never-ending. Yeah. And I'm still working on Skyrim, by the way.
Yeah, and I'm sure all of our listeners are the same way. They just can't stop catching up, and it's always going to be that way.
You'll never catch up.
Yeah,
I'll say that now.
Thank God for Steam, by the way.
Yeah, I know I'll never catch up. So, it's not that bad. I didn't really but it was still a good Christmas. Lots of fun, food, family, fun, the 3 Fs.
Yes,
all good. So
we're running close to the end of the show, but I do want to move to our New Year's resolutions because I have quite a few resolutions. And I have personal resolutions, which are a little bit off topic, and I probably won't talk about those. But us here at Gamrz, we have the Gamrz resolution list that we want to talk about, and I'm actually excited about it because 2013, it's a new year. Everybody's got things they want to do this year that is going to be life changing, or it's going to improve their lifestyle in some form or fashion. But for gamers, we have a lot of things down the pipeline that we want to do. We have a roadmap that we're going to try to really kick our ass and get into shape as far as our goals.
That's right.
So, one, of course, I want to game more.
Don't we all?
I don't really have much time to do it. I've got a full-time job. I'm on call at times. I've got a fiance.
You got
I've
10
got family.
kids.
I've got birthdays every other week. I've got 50 kids.
Come on, man. Stop with the kids.
Anyways, but I'm going to try to find some time to put down the remote control on TV and pick up the gaming controller and do a little bit more gaming.
You got to say 2 hours today, I'm going to game.
Yes.
And nothing's going to stop me.
Not a day. Maybe every No, maybe I'll pull full weekends with gaming.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I'll come over and we can game.
Yeah, so
then
that'd be good.
Yeah,
we should do that.
It'll be official Gamrz business time.
And I can come over to your place, your new media room.
That's right, which we'll talk about.
Your new man room, which we'll be talking about next episode. But game more. And two, we have pretty good solid plans to bring some very interesting guests onto the show. And I think I touched up on this lightly in last episode of the one before, but there's a few guys on YouTube, and there's a friend of mine who actually owns a software company who makes video games, and I got another guy who's really into fantasy football video gaming, for those of you sports fans. So there's a lot of exciting guests that I'd like to bring on, and these guys aren't just run-of-the-mill guys. These guys are the hardcore gamers, like the fantasy football guy. He's like a 5-time international champion.
I didn't even know that was possible.
Yeah, my friend who I just found out that he makes this gaming software. It's a revolutionary type of software that I'll like for him to discuss and share with you. And then, of course, which I call the trophy winner of our guests, at least for the beginning of the year. Not that anybody else is not relevant, but I'm a big fan of the Game Chasers. And, of course, I'm giving another free plug. Game Chaser guys.
Game Chasers guys,
yeah, come on, guys.
Hey, we're waiting.
I want to get them on the show because they have a phenomenal YouTube show where they go around chasing retro games and antique stores, pawn shops, you name it. They try to find very rare games, and it's a very fun show. It's like video games meets the Pickers. So if you like Pickers show, you're gonna love this because these guys they got really something good here. I want to get them on the show and to share with you what they do, and we'll just talk the shit, have some drinks, and have fun like we always do.
Okay, so now along the lines of more guests on the show. Now it won't be all men on the show. We want to bring on some females, which we have them lined up. We just have to find time.
Sultry.
Hey, calm down.
Sultry, 2 inches.
They're gamer girls.
Gamer girls, guys.
Gamer girls, guys.
Really, gamers girls.
Well, we're gonna try to make time and find their free time to bring them on, and that will be really exciting. We'll get pick
one of
their
them.
brain
She's probably listening to this now, and she's getting even more excited as I talk.
You know what? She says she loves your voice.
Why, thank you, Sultry.
There you go. Yeah, actually, the one you're referring to, we hope to have her on as a recurring guest. You know who you are. So, yeah, it'll be females and males, all gamers alike. And, the more guests, the better.
Yes. And the final resolution that we have, which is a real serious goal. This is a goal that we really, 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 really want to fulfill. And I'm going to put a lot of my energy and time and probably hard-earned dollars into this. I want to get a press pass to E3.
That's right. And, okay, let's talk realistic. So it may not happen this year.
Probably not this year, but I want to at least build to the point where we know we're going into 2014.
In 14, yes. Yeah. That would be a realistic goal.
Yeah, because we're trying to get exposure. We're trying to get what we're doing out there to you guys who are passionate about gaming. We're passionate about gaming. We want to hang out with you. We want this podcast to make you feel as if you're hanging out with us.
Yeah, just sitting by us, gaming with us, we're not going to get too technical.
Yeah.
We're just talking about the experience.
And most of all, it's fun. And we want you to enjoy it as much as we're enjoying it.
That's
and
right.
With that, we want to share that with a lot of people. And we're only going to get to that point when we have more subscribers, more people interested in the show, and that'll get us those press passes.
That's right. Because I feel like, a lot of the sites or the other shows they're pretty technical, which is fine.
They're cut and dry, which is good.
Which is fine.
Yeah, there's a demographic for that.
If you want, how many megahertz is this thing, and how much RAM does it have, or how many frames per second am I getting at this section of the game? No, we're not going to give you that. You can go to them for that.
Yeah, you can go to that for that. You can go for that for that.
That for that.
But us,
we're going to give you the life experience it gives you.
That's right.
Okay. So keep that in mind.
Savory Balls,
yeah,
folks.
Well, yes, E3 Press Passes 2014. You heard it here, all right?
Cha-ching! Yes, it's going to happen.
Two passes,
I can feel it.
Or do we need 4?
4 would be nice.
That's right. We could bring 2 guests, 2 fans.
2 guests, exactly. Like the Game Chaser guys. You heard me, guys?
That's right.
Come
you guys,
on, man.
Hey,
Come on. Shoot. Yeah.
together with our powers combined,
With our powers be, let's do it.
we can make it to E3 2014.
One
Here we
step
go.
forward is mankind.
Gotcha.
Okay, so the part that I'm excited about, and that we're at the end of the show, I have been waiting to talk about this for 2 shows, which is drum it up, the VGAs.
Oh my God. That's right.
Exciting.
Hey, I remember you had notes. Come on.
I do have. Let me
Go ahead and get your notes. You took like a 20-page report on that.
And this thing's
yeah.
been sitting here collecting
Come on.
dust, but
It's like a stack of papers.
so I have a list here, and it's really exciting because there's guys who got picked, who didn't get picked, and I have a lot of who didn't get picked guys who are top of my list. And the VGAs, let's talk about this.
Wait a second, Dave.
Yeah?
Dave,
What's that?
we're out of time.
No, seriously. Well, let's talk about the VGAs, man.
We are out of time.
Are you serious? What time is it?
Whatever time it is, we're out of it because you went a little bit long.
I'm sorry. I think I went over the PS3 stuff. Yeah, we're over an hour, and we try to get it 45 minutes.
Come on.
Holy
Hey,
crap,
we're getting
man!
there.
That went by like nothing.
Hey, see, but
Seriously?
we're not an hour and a half.
This another episode.
Hey, next episode, guys.
Are you serious?
VGAs.
Okay, so
we're-
maybe I'll add more to the list.
Yeah,
then.
yeah. Just make your notes. Add another 20 pages of research on there.
Man, well, okay. No,
It'll
that's
be
cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
No, you're right. We got to stick to what we
That's
wanted
right.
to do. Okay.
All right.
So depressing. Okay, well, you know what? Next time, and save the best for last. We'll just keep that mentality. But, well, folks, Happy New Year's to you all. We love doing this show. We're very passionate about it. We've gotten...
This is our passion.
We've doubled our amount of likes, even though it's not in the millions or thousands. But
Hey, we started with 1.
We started with 1.
Which was me.
And I love the
Myself.
fact that people are positively commenting on our stuff and encouraging us, and that's fueling our fire.
Fueling the fire.
Yeah,
That's right.
When we sat here today, we were talking about that, and we're going, you know what? It started from an idea,
Man.
from nothing, a comical idea
Yeah, just in passing.
in passing, and it was like, yeah, and it's one of those things where, we'll do that one of these days. And
It's like
finally
anything.
like anything.
Like anything we do, we're just like, yeah, we'll get to that one day.
And now it's turning into
my
something
God.
slowly, and we're making our little baby into a grown man.
That's right. One day it will be a grown man.
Right now it's 2 months old, but you know what? Still, at least it's 2 months old. It's
Yes.
not dead yet. So thank you guys. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so
for
much.
your support. And again, visit our website at www.gamrz.com, which will soon after the show, well, probably in a day or two. By the time I post this, it'll probably be forwarding already. It'll forward to our Facebook page. And
Facebook
we
page.
do have plans to have a fully functional website with all of our episodes, but we only have a few right now. So we
Yeah.
want to get a nice collection of things that people can see, and also material of photos that we put out there of the things
Yeah.
we do review and we talk about, and maybe photos of ourselves doing the Costanza halfway naked.
Maybe. So yeah, it'll be a real website one day.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't want to just throw something up there and half-assed website. So we want to make it good and make it a real hearty website with
Yes.
lots of material.
I feel like eating Campbell's soup.
Hearty, a hearty website.
Yes, beef
Yeah.
stew.
Yeah. So one day, but
One
for
day.
now, to the Facebook page. All right.
All right. So next episode, guys, episode 4, we're going to have a few topics, but the main topic we're going to talk about, which is pretty exciting for both of us because we now have what we've always been dreaming, which are media rooms, theater rooms.
Man caves.
And one of those things we do in those media rooms, which is one of the major things we do in those rooms, are game.
Oh, I was thinking of something else. Go ahead.
3D porn?
Gaming, yes, you're right.
3D
Gaming.
porn
Yeah.
gaming. Okay, well, send me some of those. But anyways, we love to game in these things, and we get the full experience of what those developers were trying to pass on to
5.1.
gamers. It's just amazing. But anyways, we're going to cover that. We're going to talk about it. We're going to go into detail about the stuff we use in our own personal gaming systems, stuff that's affordable,
budget
minded, maybe stuff that's more expensive. But we're going to share all that with you, share our experiences, and have a great time.
That's right.
So
can't wait for that either.
All right, guys. Well, again, thanks for listening to our show. We had a great time, and
a blast as always.
A blast as always, and skyrocket. And love y'all. I don't know,
Up and away? to infinity.
Again, visit our site. If you have any questions or comments, please email us at info@gamrz.com. That's GAMRZ.com. Z for Z. For all you UK people out there.
There you go. And then if you're looking for us on YouTube, you can just search Gamers, and we should be, I think we're the top search result now on YouTube.
We're the top search.
Yeah, so just search Gamers.
There's a few gamers spelled exactly like us on YouTube and on Facebook, but we're the tops. We're the tops, man.
Actually, you could search us on Google, and the YouTube video shows up.
Yeah, if you just Google Gamers on Google, it'll show us on top.
Yeah,
so
we're so lucky.
Thanks again, guys, for listening, and stay tuned for the next show. And Gamers.
Oh yeah, I like to say Gamers for life.
That's right. That's his new catchphrase.
That's my new catchphrase.
Gamers for life.
Support me.
Gamers for life. Bumper sticker coming soon. T-shirt, whatever.
Yeah, gamersforlife.com actually works. So
actually, you know what? Maybe we should buy that.
Go there.
I think we will. Okay, guys.
All right.
Good night.
Thank you.
And we're signing off.
See ya.